Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm your host Mark, and it's another 5-minute review. In today's review, we're going to be talking about the recently released Netflix original film, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. And it is out. It's been out for a week or so, I believe, as of July 14th. So it came out, I think, the week of July 4th. Anyways, it is directed by Mark Malloy. This is his directorial, feature film directorial debut. It's got 3 writers, Death Nail, and it stars once again Eddie Murphy, Judge Reinhold, Paul Reiser, Kevin Bacon, some of these OG characters. Anyways, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Taylor Page, and a host of others. I'm going to put this disclaimer out there. I've only seen the original first Beverly Hills Cop movie, from the 80s. I haven't seen 2 and I haven't seen 3. Or I don't even know if there's a 4th. I don't know. But I don't really know who asked for another Beverly Hills Cop film. I don't know if it was Eddie Murphy. Netflix, I'm assuming, paid him a ton of money to do it. But, and he's pretty committed here. I will say that. Some of the times when you get like a franchise reboot, which is what this is really. The OG character or the OG actors kind of phone it in a little bit. They're just like, hey, the studio just wants us to be here so we can, kind of relaunch this franchise. So let's mail it in. I don't feel that way with Eddie Murphy here. I think he's having fun. He looks like it. The movie is fun. It's stylistically, it is an 80s film that takes place in present day. So, you've got some needle drops that, correlate back to, the 80s when these movies were living in their heyday. What's interesting to me is that Judge Reinhold, who plays, what's his face in the Santa Claus. He plays, what is his name? Neil. He plays Neil in the Santa Claus movies, right? He kind of plays like a Billy Badass here. He's like an undercover cop, but it's just the dynamic of seeing Neil play a badass. It's fun. It's whatever. Kevin Bacon's the villain here, and the whole premise is that Eddie Murphy, Axel Foley, titular character here, is he goes to Beverly Hills because of his estranged daughter. Something happens with her, and so he goes to be closer to her, and they rekindle a relationship. It's a very tumultuous relationship for most of the movie, but Taylor Page is his daughter, and she's admirable. She's capable. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a LAPD. I think it's LAPD. Beverly Hills in Los Angeles, yeah. Detective, and he's also the ex of his daughter Jane. And so something happened with Joseph Gordon-Levitt where I haven't seen him in a while, and I always enjoy when he pops up. But the film's fine, right? I don't necessarily know why it needed to happen. I'm not necessarily thankful that it did, but as a Netflix original, it's fine. It's big budget. right? You can tell that Netflix threw a ton of money behind it. It's got some pretty decent action sequences. It looks good. Eddie Murphy's having fun. So, I mean, like, I didn't hate it, right? I've probably seen better, but it's fine. I'll leave it at that. It's fine. Watch it if you want. If you have Netflix, you can throw it on. That's kind of what we did. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't miss any future content right here on the podcast. And if you want to follow the podcast on all your favorite social media platforms, we're at Movie Draft House. You can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube. So give us a like, follow, subscribe, and don't forget the podcast releases weekly every Thursday on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And we'll catch you next time.
You know, this is very embarrassing.
You know, part of me rather get locked up than get put in this little Fisher-Price looking squad car.
Y'all are the Lego cops.